It is Thursday, May 1st, 2025. Are real estate prices dropping in Massachusetts? Let's take a quick look. So I'm going to pull up here. This is my monthly edit that I post on my Instagram, Annie Oakman Realty. And this is our May edition. This is just what's new. So here we've got a little market update. So Worcester County real estate market update. The median sales price in Worcester County is $480,000. That's up 11.6% year over year. Average days on market, 32 days, which is up from last year. Sale to list price ratio 99.8. So that indicates that homes are selling close to their asking prices. So if a home is listed for say 500,000, it's selling for pretty much close to not 100%, but 99.8%. 500,000. Homes sold above list price, 42.3% of sales are sold above list price. So obviously reflecting a competitive market. Middlesex County, similar. The median home value 801, which is up 3.9% year over year. Median days to pending is 8 days. So fast-paced market. As soon as things hit the market, within 8 days, they are under agreement. That's on average. Sale to list price ratio, that should be 100.1. Whoop, 100.1. So homes are selling for just over, slightly above asking. And percentage of sales over the list price, 48.8%. So homes are selling over the list price. Again, competitive market. So overall, the answer, are home prices declining in Massachusetts? The answer is no, they are up. These are just events going on. Okay. So let's just take a look at the MLS so I can show you. So Worcester, single families. So on the MLS, the list price is over here. This is all of the list price. This arrow up indicates that there was a PCG price change, and they actually increased the price rather than decrease the price. We're scrolling down. Okay, here we go. Price change. It's been on the market for 19 days, DOM, days on market, 19 days. And the arrow down means that they have decreased the price. Here's another one, 22 days on the market. They decreased the price. So we've got a few here in Worcester. 29 days on the market, decrease the price. 29 days on the market, decrease the price. Still scrolling. Let's see. And that's it. Let's check. We'll do a few other towns. We'll do Auburn. 10 single families on the market in Auburn, and no price changes on any of those. Let's do Millbury. 5 homes on the market in Millbury. No price changes on any of those. Shrewsbury, 30 homes on the market in Shrewsbury. Let's see, we've got one that increased the price within a day of market. So that usually means that maybe they A, either made an error, or B, listed and got a lot of demand, so they increased the price right off the bat. But no other properties have had price changes that are currently on the market. Let's do Northborough. Well, I'll throw Northborough and Northbridge on there. 30 combined in Northborough and Northbridge. Let's see. Nothing. No price changes. And then these balloons here, that means open houses. So a few open houses happening this weekend as well. Let's check Hopkinton. Now, these are, for the most part, very high demand areas as well. Hopkinton, very high demand. Here you've got one price change, 28 days on the market, and you've got a price decrease there. Otherwise, nothing. Let's check Holliston. Holliston had a lot come on the market in the last couple days. You've got 16 properties on the market there. One had a price decrease. So those are all very high demand areas. Let's check Leicester. Leicester, nope. 11 properties on the market, no price changes. We'll do Oxford. Okay, so you're getting the point here. One price change, one decrease in price. So Truly, the market is in Massachusetts. We are still seeing a very strong buyer demand. We are still seeing multiple offers on prices on homes that are priced correctly, and it is rare that you're seeing a price decrease. What I will say for my buyers, though, is that one, we're not having like any inspection issues. Yes, it is competitive, so we're trying to figure out ways to do our inspection, but always make sure that you still have an inspection. But different ways to do the inspection, but we're not having sellers ask us to waive the inspection, which was very, very common. I never recommend that you waive an inspection. You always want to have an inspection done, especially if you're a first-time home buyer. But we will talk more about that when we have a buyer consultation. But nevertheless, like we're not seeing sellers that are like, I absolutely will not accept an offer unless the inspection is waived. Um, we're seeing a little bit more flexibility with some properties. And so I mean, it depends on the area where you're at, right? So if you're in Shrewsbury, very high demand, Hopkinton, very high demand. If properties are priced right, they're still getting multiple offers. So just really depends on what location you're specifically looking at. But no, prices are not dropping. They are expected to continue to rise. So if you have any questions specifically for a specific town, Worcester County, Middlesex County, a specific county, whatever it is, Massachusetts or Connecticut, reach out to me. I'm happy to answer any of your questions, and we can go from there. Have a great weekend.